Hey, what's up guys, my name is Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing with the Great War mod as the Ottoman Empire. So I am still sick guys, so there might be occasional coughs. I'm trying to get over this, but man, it is kicking my ass. This cough, I cannot get over it. And I guess I'm not the only one. I know a few other people in my life that, are also having some issues getting over a cold. And then Jim Gaffigan, we follow him, and he is having some troubles getting over his cough as well. So I am not the only one here. And sorry about there not being any videos on Friday, guys. But I often record these 2 at a time, just because I can't record every night because, I have, work and kids and, adult stuff. So I wasn't able to record, 2 on, what was that, Wednesday night, because, obviously the cough was just too bad. I couldn't get through 2 videos. So yeah, we didn't have anything for Friday, so I apologize for that. But we should be back on track now. I'm starting to really feel better. I still got the cough, but I think we should be able to record 2 tonight. 1 for Saturday, 1 for Sunday. So we should be good to go. And after that, I'm sure I'll be better, hopefully anyways. So what we want to go ahead and start doing on this episode, guys, is start getting ready for the Balkan War here. And the reason why, and we were kind of wondering when this was going to kick off here, I did not know this is also not an event. Like the Italian War, this is a national focus. All these are national focuses, not events. And just taking a look at these, I was kind of looking at what all the countries are working on, and you can see Serbia is currently working on the Balkan League. And next is Liberate the Balkans. So if they decide to go for that one, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did, which, by the way, if you look at this, it doesn't factor in the Italo-Turkish War at all, except for that it has been declared. That's about it. It doesn't matter if we win. That just is not even considered, which I was kind of expecting, since the war did break out technically before the war ended. But I don't know, it should influence them in some way. But yeah, we're going to be fighting the Balkan War very, very soon, guys. Pretty much whatever's left of this time here. I think we have 50 days left, plus another 70. We're looking at 120 days, guys, until the Balkan War kicks off. That's not a lot of time, so I want to go ahead and start getting ready for that. And that's, of course, if they end up picking that national focus, though I really think they're going to. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and do is change up our units again. We have a lot of experience, and I was going to add another artillery. We're going to get some heavy artillery, but yeah, we don't have any of those produced yet, so this is just going to cause issues with our strength, so might as well just add a regular infantry in here. We need to get our guys as strong as possible before this war kicks off here. I don't know that I'll be able to get their training done before the war kicks off. I don't know. We can hope, but probably not. We're also going to change these guys up because we're going to have to make use of them because, yeah, we're short on stuff. So we're going to go ahead and add another infantry battalion into this division just to make them a little bit stronger because right now they're pretty useless. Just those 2 battalions, they aren't really going to do very much. So now that we have that built out, we're going to have to get all these units training up here. And what I think we're going to do is, yeah, we'll just throw the divisions into here. Let's let it roll over and see who needs to be trained. Let's just go a couple, like a day or something like that. And yeah, I do know that we don't have air superiority in these areas, guys. We don't have any planes, so there's really not much I can do about that. Yeah, you can see that it hasn't really impacted the experience for many of these units just yet. Okay, well, we'll just wait then. We can train these guys up. Seems like these guys need to be trained up, so let's go ahead and throw a few of these into the training army over here. Get them training up. And then also, the reserve troops are probably going to need to be trained up as well. So those guys are good there. You know what? I'm thinking we're going to bring these guys over to the Balkans. Yeah, let's get them into Constantinople. We need troops over here like pronto. We're not going to do so well if we don't get more troops over here. And I think we'll leave the cavalry units down here, I suppose. Although 1 more unit might make a difference up there. Yeah, we'll leave them down there, I guess. We're going to leave that one down there as well. And then we're going to bring both of these guys up there too. Let's get them into Constantinople as well. We need to get more troops here, guys. Frankly, we just do not have enough. The situation is not looking good. I think we're going to, because we need to cover these provinces. We have one right here. I think the red front is completely covered. The purple one is not, though. And then also, one thing I completely forgot about is Montenegro. I found this from looking in the National Focus. Montenegro is also part of that alliance, and I should have realized that. So we need to cover the front with them, too. We got 3 provinces here that need to get covered. So we're going to need to get many more troops over there. And we're going to create a new army, just a small army right there. It's probably mostly reserves. I'm not too worried about these guys over here. Let's just throw, I guess we do like 1 cavalry unit and 1 of the reserves into here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And what we're going to do is just go ahead and throw them into a new army here. Doesn't really matter. They'll be yellow. Sure, why not? They'll be yellow. They can have that color. I'm absolutely fine with that. And then go ahead and get them going up along this front here. just like this. They don't even have to cover the whole one because we have, you know, these two orange units here. So yeah, we'll get them going over there. We'll need another division there. So one more there, one more orange, and one more purple over here. Another thing I would like to do is we're going to go ahead and prioritize reinforcements here. We are not going to prioritize these guys because, yeah, obviously we want to get our equipment and stuff to the units that are actually on the ground right now. I think that's the priority here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get all those guys moving over there. And you know, what else can we do before we can get started here? You know what? We'll go ahead and build some offensive lines out. Yeah, so if we do see the opportunity to attack, we can do so. Let's just get all of the fronts are going to have an offensive line here. Let's go ahead and get the purple army. They're going to go down across Athens, I suppose. And then the orange army over here as well. Let's get them going to the capital of Serbia, Belgrade. And any other ones, we don't really need to do the Russian one right now. We're not going to be at war with Russia. I suppose that's okay. Oh, the yellow army. Yeah, let's get the yellow army. I would like to get these guys knocked out of the war as soon as possible, just so that'll be one less front that we have to manage. Just like that. Okay, so we might put that new division that's coming over here, we might put them over there. We're going to put these guys over here as well. Let's get them going, I guess into one of these openings here, either right there or on the Serbian front. No, we're going to put these guys onto the purple army, put them onto that front there, and then we'll go put the cavalry unit onto the orange army, I suppose. Get them moving over here to Serbia. Serbia has a lot of troops. We're definitely going to have that more than one division in each one of these guys. That is not going to be enough. I can tell you that right now. So all these guys are ready to train up. We're going to go and just take them and get them thrown in there. Damn, that sucks. That means they're not going to get... Okay, we're going to have to train these guys. Damn. All right, let's just put them on exercise. We do have one division there that is already trained. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and train all these ones up, though I don't want this purple army here training this guy. Yeah, let's just... you know what, for the purple army, we're going to do this a little bit differently. The purple army, these guys are going to be going over into the training army, I suppose. And then the orange army, you know what? I think what we'll do here, we're going to just have all these guys training up in the training army, I guess. And then we'll just slowly move them back onto their fronts. It does suck because they're not getting that planning bonus that I wanted. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's see how these guys are doing. We're going to also have to throw in these reserve guys into the training army as well. Yep, that we will. Okay, let me just see here. We got two divisions here. These are both reserves as well. Let's just throw them in the training army right now. Get them training up, and then we'll get them moving to a front later on. We have one more full division over here coming over to help out. I'm not sure what front we're going to put them on. I want to say, I'm tempted to do the Serbian one. Yeah, I think they're going to come over to the Serbian front. I think that would be best. Okay, so we're looking at 376,000 manpower. Still doing pretty good on the manpower, so I'm not too concerned about that yet. And then what about this army over here? Yeah, we can just get these guys training on their own. And then the North African army, yeah, we're going to need to get all these guys training too. Let's just go ahead. You know what? We're going to pull the cavalry unit out because they're the only ones that don't need to be trained. And then we can just take all the ones that are in the green army here and then just throw them back into the North African one and just train the whole army. All right, excellent. Looks like we have a little bit of political power that we can modify our government with. I think what we're going to do is get the aircraft designer because I do want to get those fighters soon. So let's go and get this because otherwise it's not going to benefit us anytime soon. So might as well. This unit here, we're going to throw them onto, I guess they're going to go onto the orange army front. Yeah, let's get them going over there. But first, let's train them up, I suppose. They can train right there. Get into the training army, please. Thank you. All right, excellent. I'm just taking a look at how things are going. So we got one red army guy here that's training that doesn't need to be, but you know what? That's absolutely fine. We'll just deal with it. Let's see over here on our training army. Make sure we don't train anybody that doesn't need trained necessarily because we want to make sure that they get their entrenchment bonus up. We want to make sure that they're getting their planning bonus up. All that stuff is key. Now, one thing that was brought up already was building some trenches all along this front here. I don't think that's an option, guys. I was looking at this, and let me just show you guys something real quick. Oops, wrong button here. Take a look at the trench. Let's say we want to build one right there, okay, right? So let's just pump that up to the top. And just looking at this, this is the 31st of March. It takes us over a month to build these trenches. Just looking at how many we have here, I don't even know. What is that, like 20 provinces or something like that? Yeah, there's no way. That'll take us, years. There's no way we're going to get it done before the war starts. It's impossible. Even if we had started this at the beginning of the game, all we would have done was built this out in just one level. That's just one level of trenches across here. I think the trenches, oops, don't want to cancel that. I think the trenches are too expensive production-wise. They take far too long to make them. I'm not saying they're not useful, but they seem kind of like forts. You know, they take a very, very long time. And it looks like we have some events here. We got the Grand Duke William IV has died. Grand Duke William IV of Luxembourg, the second independent ruler of the country and its first Catholic monarch, has died today after 5 years of regency due to poor health and old age. Marie Adelaide has ascended to the throne and is expected to carry on his legacy. And she's now the Grand Duchess. Okay, the Balkan League. So they finish up their national focus here. So the Balkan League has formed up between the three countries. In a surprising move, several Balkan countries, including rival states Serbia and Bulgaria, have come together to form the Balkan League, a military alliance stated to have been built up against Austria-Hungary. Though the alliance target is the Habsburgs, it seems far more likely that the state that divides these four nations would be their target, which is us, of course. So definitely not good. So we have probably, let me just see what they select. Oh, they didn't select it. Okay, awesome. It looks like we're going to have a little bit more time then, guys. So they ended up going for the Ministry of Internal Affairs over here. So that'll give us a little bit more time to get prepared. That's fantastic. Let me just see where these guys... Okay, we can't really see what they have researched up so far. So it could be any one of these other states, because I believe all of them have access to it as well. At least Bulgaria does, I think. Yeah, they have it as well. So they might be able to get it too. Same with the Greeks, because I think that would bypass all the other ones. I really don't know if that bypasses it or not, so that they can just hop right to it. We're going to go ahead and just pull these guys out right now. Since we got them training up, we'll just throw them all back in once they're finished up here. And we're also going to change up our leaders here. We need to get leaders assigned. We'll do that now. For our Red Army here, we're going to give him Mustafa Kemal. And that's because he's our best general. Mustafa Kemal is a very interesting character. He ended up being the president of the Turkey later on. And he's got some pretty good bonuses here for what we're going to use him for. The defensive doctrine, that max entrenchment, is going to be extremely helpful. That planning speed will be helpful as well. So let's go ahead and put him in the Red Army just because the Red Army is the largest one. Swinging over to the Purple Army, which general do we want to give over there? I think that might be the second most important. Let me just see how many units our enemies have here. So 22 to 36, we're going to be outnumbered vastly just because there's so many countries here. 21 to 39 over there, 16 to 31 in Serbia. I think the Greeks are going to be a bigger threat than Serbia. They're both going to be a threat, obviously. But let's go in and get the better general over here. I suppose we'll put him, though, you know what? We're not going to have enough generals. We're going to have to pull Hassan out of here. Yeah, just not going to be able to leave him over there. It's not going to be an option. We're not fighting over there right now, and we are going to be fighting in a lot of armies here, and we just don't have enough generals. And we could always promote a new general. That's always an option. However, yeah, I would prefer doing it this way. So let's go ahead and give Hassan over to here, though. Let me just say, okay, it does give max entrenchment up a little bit. We'll go ahead and assign him to the Purple Army. The Orange Army will get our next best, and then the Yellow Army, the last one, is going to get Ismail over here. Okay, so that'll work out. And it's just, okay, so it looks like we do have one of them trained up. He is right here. All right, excellent. That's the Purple Army. Let's go and get him assigned. He doesn't need to train any longer. I don't know that we'll be able to make any more adjustments to our divisions before the war kicks off. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Really, we need to see what they're going to be selecting next. The war could take a lot longer. It just depends on what national focuses they go for. But I'm all for them taking their time. Obviously, we need as much time as possible to get ready for this because, yeah, we're not very ready. Let's go ahead and find out where this guy is. Oh, he's also in the Purple Army, so it looks like the Purple Army is just about trained up over here. Just a few more divisions that still need to get trained, and it looks like we got another one done right here. Let's go and throw him into the Purple Army, and we're going to go ahead and make sure that they all get assigned to their front as well. Probably should do that. Okay, excellent. Anybody else done over here? And we do have the entire Red Army training up. I don't know if that's the best way to do this here, but you know what? They're almost all done, so let's just leave it as is. Looks like we have a couple more troops done. Where's this guy here? He is going to be going into the Orange Army. Get him assigned to this front as well, and then we have one more guy right here. Where's he at? Oh, he's also the Orange Army. Okay, excellent. Let's go and get him assigned too. Okay, so it looks like we're getting this done, getting these guys all trained up. These guys are almost, Red Army's almost done, and we should have a few more units churning out as well. Although we did just make those changes to them, so that might impact that some. Where are these guys? Where are they? Okay, they're on this front here, the Orange Army front. Let's go and get them assigned. And then we got one more right here. Oh, they were also Orange Army. I could have done that in one click, but I decided to do it the long way, guys. Okay. So I wonder if they're going to have... have an event for the Titanic sinking. I don't know. I just brought this up in the Urban Empire Let's Play because we just had an event for that as well. We were going through 1912 on that Urban Empire series, and yeah, we had the Titanic sink, and I wonder if they'll have one. Maybe not, because it's it's not like Urban Empire where they have events for all the newspaper articles, I should say, where they have one for like all the kind of big occurrences that are going on. We could actually speed this up to speed 4 a little bit because we're really not doing that much. We're just waiting for units to train up over here. Okay, the Red Army is all trained up. Let's go and stop them from exercising. Don't need to do that anymore. And yeah, I don't know if there'll be one or not. We'll see. Let's see. And I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Where are these guys at here? It looks like they are Purple Army. Let's go and get them assigned. Okay, and we have one more over here, and this is our regular army unit, and I think they're gonna go. I kind of want to put them on that orange front because Serbia is pretty strong, or we could put them. You know what? No. We're going to put them onto the yellow front and have a really good unit over here. Looks like this guy needs to be trained up, by the way. Let's go and put them over here so that we can maybe get them knocked out of the war quickly and have less fronts that we have to manage over here. Let's go and put these guys into the training army. Okay, get those guys training up as well. Let's see how the North African army is doing. They're doing all right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just take these two and put them into the training army here. Stop the African army from training. I just don't want to be wasting all this equipment, guys. It doesn't make any sense for us to be doing that. Let's go and put both of these guys into the North African front. Here we go. And let's just take a look at how the Russian army is doing. Okay, they're done as well. Once again, wasting equipment. Not the most efficient over here. We got trench excavation. And we can still build trenches. So I'm not entirely sure what that does. Maybe you can build it up to a higher level now that we've gotten that. All right, so we don't really need any of the techs here that are available to us right now. What I would like to get is the fighters. Let's go and grab those up now that we have the design company for those. And yeah, that'll help out a lot. And let's just take a look at these guys. Okay, all of these guys are currently trained up. Okay, fantastic. I believe that's a lot of these here are in North Africa, these two. I was going to get these guys put into the North African army. And where are the other two? I think they're over here. I think it's these two. Yeah, it looks like both of these guys are on this one. So where do we want to put these? Let me just see here. I almost want to put another one on the yellow army just so we can get that moving quicker. I think we will, guys. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get one more put into the yellow army. And then the other one... make sure the whole yellow army is assigned to here, by the way. And then the other guy that we got over there, they're going to go into the orange army because the orange army is not the strongest. I don't know. That red front is kind of weak, though. One unit in each one. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's put him in the orange army. Just because I just realized that cavalry unit is kind of trying to cover that on his own. And I want to make sure that he's going to this one. Go to this one, buddy. Yeah, with the cav unit. Because, frankly, that's going to be the weakest point. This is our weak point on the purple front, so we probably want to get somebody over here. It sucks we got to leave so many divisions here. I really wish that event for ending the Italian War would kick off. Apparently, it is supposed to end when you kick Italy out of North Africa, but it hasn't ended for us. I don't even know why. It's a little bit irritating, and he's reinforcing the Ottoman border. Well, that's great. What does that do? Can I even see? Let's see. It's going to add trenches and land forts. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So we're going to have a lot of trouble invading Bulgaria. They're going to be very fortified here. Okay, we're probably not going to want to invade Bulgaria then. So, yeah, we have that national focus. Let's go ahead and grab something else. We're not going to make use of that right now. Obviously, we don't have the troops to put over on that border. And we said that we're going to go ahead and annex these guys first. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get these guys annexed. All right, excellent. We do have some free civilian factories as well. And like I said, I could, try and build some of this area up. But I just don't know that it's going to be worth it, guys. I mean, if it takes a month to build one trench, I mean, we're talking about maybe getting, I don't know, 3 or 4 areas done, maybe. Not much. It just doesn't seem like it's going to be tremendously helpful. Maybe strengthening up one area, maybe a smaller front. This front's just too long. Maybe strengthening up the purple front might be useful, but I really, really need military factories, guys. We're hurting on military factories so bad. So I think we're going to build some of these. Just a couple, guys. Because, yeah, we're like not doing so well. I can't get any of the equipment built out. As you guys can see, we're hurting on all the military equipment. Oh, and by the way, guys, I completely forgot to mention this. We are playing on the 1.3.3 patch, the new patch that came out today. What is excellent about this mod is that they have updated their public version so quickly. Now, perhaps they have beta access, so they've already had the mod already ready to be updated. I don't know, but yeah, it's awesome that they have it updated on the same day as the mod so that we can actually play it. So we are playing on 1.3.3, and you can see some of the changes. We've already seen some of them. For instance, the unassigned divisions here, telling us that we have divisions that are not assigned to one of our armies here. And also, I really love this. Those of you guys who've been watching my Let's Play series, Hearts of Iron Let's Play series for a while now, know that one of my big pet peeves was the numbers here. The way this worked, I did not like it at all. It didn't give me the information that I wanted, and now it does. I want to know how much is in the stockpile, so I don't have to come and look every single time as I'm organizing this. That's what I want to pay attention to. So yeah, I'm really glad that they changed that. I'm not saying the other thing they had on there before, like that didn't have utility, you know, telling you exactly how much you needed. I'm not saying it didn't have utility, but you know what? I think this is far better. I enjoy this a lot more. So yeah, I'm glad that they did add this. You know, the negative, of course, we can't see how many we need to get our units completely upgraded. However, this is much better. We can see that we need a lot of support equipment, though. That is bad. That is so bad. But yeah, we just don't have the factories, guys. And also, somebody pointed something else out that my submarines are not. I had one building. I want a lot of them building. I didn't realize that. So that was pointed out in the comments there. So we'll get that fixed. Looks like we are getting some frame per second drops here, but given we are going through the game pretty fast. And trying to get this moving along here. And a lot of our units do not have full equipment right now, so I don't know if that's going to affect their experience at all. Just taking a look at these, doesn't look like it. Just swing on over here. Yeah, they're still kind of far behind. I guess they're not moving on the same speed as we are, on the same days when it comes to their national focuses. That's odd. They are. Bulgaria is. Is it just not moving forward? Oh, interesting. It seems like they might be lacking political power right now, so they're not gaining any. They're not moving towards that. That's actually awesome. That gives us more days to get ready, guys. Something that we could definitely use. Like I said, the more days we can get, the better this will be. You know what? We'll just get rid of this. You know what? Yeah, we'll get rid of this army for now. That's fine. We don't need it. Let's just go ahead and get these guys jumping into the yellow army and onto their front. Okay, excellent. So all of our guys are fully trained up here. We are about to get a little bit more experience. I don't know if we're going to make any more changes, though, before the war. I mean, I'd love to get some more artillery in there, and we do have a sinking of the Titanic event. So the RMS Titanic, thought to be unsinkable, has met its end in one of the largest maritime disasters in history with over 1,500 dead. Most of those were men. Already debates are cropping up from local coffee shops all the way up to the parliaments throughout Europe and North America as to why the ship was not properly equipped with enough life rafts, why the comm system was disabled, and why exactly the ship crashed into the iceberg to begin with. This tragedy has attracted international attention and spurred a massive overhaul of maritime safety standards. They said the Titanic was unsinkable. Yeah, where they screwed up is where they said even God couldn't sink it. Yeah, you don't challenge God, right? If you believe in such things, anyway. Let's see, we're losing convoys over here. There's really nothing I can do about it. We could sink those submarines, but as soon as I put my fleet out here, the Italian fleet's going to sink it. We just can't compete with the Italian fleet right now because we don't have any, you know, it's not even about numbers, really. It's the fact that our ships, I mean, they're all escort ships. We don't have any capital ships here. Yeah, and they did sink that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, nothing to be done about it. Like I said, it's just the situation on the ground right now. So yeah, everybody's trained up. That is awesome. So I'm actually quite pleased with that. And everybody should be getting their planning bonuses up too. They're also getting their entrenchment up. I believe their entrenchment is already up. All right, excellent. So we have a very good defensive position here, but it's not, man, there are not a lot of units. I mean, it's one division per province here. Yeah, that's not good. As you can see, they definitely outnumber us. We've got some issues, and the big problem right now is our units are training up, and they're not even close to being done yet because of those changes we made to them. We do have the Olympic Games here, though. The Olympic Games in Stockholm have opened. New events that will be included this year include art competitions, the decathlon, and even some of the first physical events for women. Will we attend the ceremonies? Of course we will attend. Why would I not attend the Olympics? We're not going to get any gold medals, but we're not going to be too ambitious. We're going to set standards that we might be able to get. Like, let's get some bronze trophies. We can do it, guys. Looks like we got a ship built over here. We got one of our submarines. All right, excellent. And then, yeah, the naval invasion, just keep on coming here. They can keep expending themselves there. I don't care. I wish I could invade them, do a naval invasion of them, but that would just not work. They would just sink our ships. We have no chance of doing that. And then the other option is, and you know what, we're gonna improve relations with Austria-Hungary. Let's do that because we're not really using our political power for much. So yeah, we'll improve relations with Germany as well, since we want to be friendly with both of them. So yeah, let's get some relations improved here. Now the other option would be asking for military access and trying to bring our troops through here. But you know what? I don't know if this is in the current version. I'm always mixed up if this was a past version or even a version before the game came out. I was a beta, so I don't really remember. But yeah, I don't know if we can do this, if we can invade from neutral territory into Italy. Because at that time, you were not able to do that. And I want to say you can't do that in the current version, though I could be wrong. Yeah, we wouldn't even be able to invade from here. I mean, it might be good to know, but we can't even get military access just yet, so we're going to have to wait. Looks like we got the field artillery upgrades. So that's going to make our artillery a lot better. That's awesome. We're not going to get the siege artillery upgrade just yet. It doesn't make a lot of sense, considering the fact that we don't even have these yet. And I would like to get those buildings soon, but what we're going to go ahead and get is get the mass charge. This is going to increase our planning speed and division speed, though we are going to lose a little bit more organization when we move, which is unfortunate. But that's all right. Those are some good bonuses, and most importantly, we're going to be able to move a little bit further down that. So do we have any? No, nobody's done just yet. Nobody's done training. All right. We're going to leave these 3 divisions over here to keep defending against those naval invasions. We're probably not going to be able to take any territory here. Really, oh God, look at how much they outnumber us by. Just a really, really bad situation, guys. We're outnumbered by so much. Let's go ahead and get one of these military factories devoted towards, I guess, support, because we're kind of forced to it. Oh, that's really what we're lacking right now. That's support equipment. It's just building so slow. But yeah, nothing to be done about it. We just don't have the factories right now. How are we doing as far as resources go? We need more steel. I think we're going to go ahead and trade for that, guys. Might as well. I'm sure this is impacting something other than ships, or maybe it's not. It looks like it's just impacting submarines. You know what? I'm fine with that. Let's keep the civilian factory so we can get that military factory built out a little bit quicker. I think that would be wise. Yeah, we're almost got this. We got 11 days away. I wonder if the Serbians, they are starting to move towards the liberation of the Balkans. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so this is the war, guys. Okay, so yeah, they're going to be starting the war soon. All right, so that means that we have, are they on the same? They're not quite on par with us, I don't think. I'm not sure how many days this is going to take, but the war's going to be starting very soon, guys. We'll probably be ending the episode right before the war kicks off, actually. I don't know. We'll just have to see here. It seems like, yeah, we're not going to get to the actual war here. Or if we did, it's going to be like at the very end of the episode. I might just end the episode before the war starts, just so that we can start off in the beginning with a nice war going here. And we do have that war goal available over here to annex the Emirate, but that's just not going to happen, guys. Not going to be able to do it. I almost want to bring some more of these cavalry units over there. I feel like we need them. You know what? We are going to put some more troops over there. Let's put these guys and these guys. Oops, my bad. We're going to take both of these guys, put them into Constantinople for now, and then we'll get them moving somewhere else because I think we're going to need them, guys. Maybe like one over here in the Yellow Army so I can push in as quickly as possible, and another one onto the Purple Front. Yeah, and it looks like, okay, the war has started, and we're going to be ending the episode here. I don't want to start the war and then, you know, at the end of the episode a minute in. So let's go ahead and it looks like we did get our national focus. We're going to do all that in the beginning of the next episode, guys. We are now at war with Montenegro, Serbia, Bulgaria, and Greece. We're going to go ahead and lower the speed down a bit too while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, this is the Balkan War. I don't know how well this is going to go, guys. We're still at war with Italy, which is unfortunate, which means we have to keep divisions to defend this port here, which is kind of irritating. But nothing to be done about it. That event is just not firing for whatever reason. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to win this, guys. We are so outnumbered. But you know what? We are going to try our best. We're going to try and get Montenegro wiped out. They don't have a lot of divisions, and we'll be able to move these other divisions divisions, free them up, move them to some of the other fronts. We are very entrenched over here, guys. We also have a nice planning bonus too for when we do go onto the offensive, and we have a whole bunch of divisions currently training up right now, so hopefully they'll get done soon. We probably won't put them in a training army. We're probably going to throw them right on the front. We're just not going to have time for that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, then please leave a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. Hope you guys come back to the next episode and check out the Balkan War and see how we do. And thanks for watching, guys.